Hello, for the first problem for week 6B, I chose question number 8, and it states a dark fringe in the diffraction pattern of a single slit is located at an angle of 28 degrees with the same light, the same dark fringe formed with another single slit at an angle of 56 degrees. Find the ratio WA over WB of the widths of the two slits. So first of all, we can go over this equation that I used for this problem. W is a measurement of the width of the slits, and its SI units is meters, which is just m, and then this is the wavelength of light. Its SI units is meters also, and it's just m. And then the distance between the 2 points, or wavelength is the distance between the 2 points on the adjacent waves. So we're looking at adjacent. And then the M is the order number of dark fringe, and it's the label of specific dark fringe. Its SI units is 0 because it's just describing what dark fringe we're on. And for this problem, I have alpha A right here, which is the first degrees, and then the second degrees over here. So just demonstrating these two problems. The wavelength is down here. That's like one full wavelength. And in this problem, none of that really matters, but we're able to find out, we just want the ratio of the widths. So we're given the degrees, and from that we were able to find the ratio of the two slits, because all we have to do is get the equation W sine theta equals M times wavelength, and then of the first one, of A, so we have WA times sine 28 degrees equals M times wavelength. And then for our other problem, we have WB, or width for B, sine 56 degrees equals M times wavelength. So since we can we just plug these into each other to set them equal together. So we can get rid of the M and the theta, so we don't even need that for this problem, but it was needed in order to describe this. And also before I forget, the sine, I have it in this bottom problem. The sine is the ratio of opposite to hypotenuse and of right triangle. Its SI units is unitless, and then the theta is the measure of an angle. Its SI units is degrees. And so just to explain that in more detail. And so since we have these equal together, now we can just, the ratio is WA over WB, so we have to divide WA by WB, so it goes under here, and then we have to get our sine over here, so we end up with our WB sine on top, or with our second one on top, and then our A on the bottom. So then we just get sine 56 equals 0.83 divided by sine 28, which is 0.47, and this equals 1.8, and it's unitless because we're just looking at a ratio. So at that point it would be unitless, and that's my answer. Whoops, right there. So yeah.